Hey guys, I'm your new teacher, Stanislav Borisovich, and today is our very first lesson. Today's lesson is the environment and environment problems, echo frames from your book. And now, first, let's improve your vocabulary. So, new words. First, environment, окружающая среда. Kind of ecology, Solution, решение. Solution of the problem, To solve the problem, решать проблему. Threat, угроза, опасность. Cause, причина, like because, потому что. Cause, причина. Fossil fuel, ископаемое топливо. Oil, нефть. Fossil fuel, ископаемое топливо. In Mongolian it sounds like Шаттыктуч, how I think, I guess. Oil, нефть. In this case, нефть. Carbon dioxide, углекислый газ, CO2. Carbon dioxide, layer, слой, layer. Greenhouse is парник in Russian. Парник is like is a special building, made for planting some vegetables, like cucumber, I guess. Light bulbs, лампочка, обычная лампочка. Efficient, эффективный или рациональный, Ice cap, ледник, to melt, tight. Ice cap and melt, ледник тает. Ice caps are melting, ледники тают. Reduce, reuse and recycle, Three principles. Сокращать, повторно использовать. Use and reuse, again, one more time. And recycle, перерабатывать, recycle something like the plastic, or glass, Reduce means сокращать или уменьшать количество. Reduce the amount, And the last one is instead of вместо чего-то, вместо кого-то или вместо чего-то. Okay, in this lesson we're going to learn how to talk about the environment. We currently face many environmental challenges. To learn how to talk about these challenges, we will discuss threats to the environment, their causes and possible solutions of these problems. Probably the biggest threat to the environment is global warming, right? Let's look at the causes and what we can do about it. Burning fossil fuels such as gas, coal, and oil releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. These gases then get trapped in the atmosphere. This layer of gases trapped in heat radiating up from the Earth. This makes the planet hotter. We call this the greenhouse effect because it's similar to how a greenhouse works by trapping the heat from the sun. So the Earth getting hotter. What can we do to solve this problem? So we can reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that we put into the atmosphere. There are many things we can do to help, and here are only a couple. We should use energy-saving light bulbs. And we have to drive more efficient cars. So burning fossil fuels leads to global warming. But what are the negative effects of higher temperatures? And what should we do to help the environment? How do you think? The ice caps are melting. As a result, sea levels are rising. We should use renewable energy, right? Or deserts are growing, So we should plant more trees, right? Now, let's review the whole situation with the environment, Burning fossil fuels releases gases into the atmosphere, Burning fossil fuels releases gases to the atmosphere. Second step, these gases get trapped in the atmosphere. This layer traps heat, and as a result, the Earth gets hotter, Then, ice caps begin to melt. begin to melt. Sorry for my mistake. Ice caps begin to melt. Then sea levels begin to rise. Sea levels begin to rise. What are the environmental problems are there? For example, oceans are polluted, and we should save water in the whole. Air pollution causes health problems, and we should use public transport. Yeah. For example, wildlife is losing its habitat, and we should protect the rainforests. Yeah. Landfills emit greenhouse gases, so we should reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. 3 R's. Okay, what means 3 R's? Reduce. It would be better for the environment if we reduce the amount of things we buy and use. Yeah, reduce means in the Russian translation, reduce means сокращать, уменьшать. Reuse. Reuse means повторно использовать заново. We should reuse things when we can. Do not use disposable shopping bags here, for example. Instead, take a reusable bag. Recycle. Recycle is перерабатывать, yeah? Перерабатывать. Help the environment by recycling your waste. Help the environment by recycling your waste. We can recycle paper, plastic, metal, and glass.
Okay, now, exercise number 2, reading. Look at the title and the subtitles and the text. What do you think green means? What do you expect to learn from this text? Listen and read to find out. Think green. A lot of people want to save our planet, but very few do anything to help. Maybe you think that saving the earth is hard work. Wrong. In fact, there are many easy things you can do. Step number 1. Plant a tree. Collect a few seeds from a tree and plant them. It's an easy way to have a beautiful garden and save the world's oxygen. Second step. Reuse plastic bags. Do not buy a lot of plastic food bags. Just wash all once and use them again. It takes 100 years for plastic to break down, so you can save the planet and save some cash. Third step. Don't waste paper. Do you write a few words on a sheet of paper and then throw it away? Do not. You can use it again. Keep some scrap paper around for notes and telephone numbers instead of using a new sheet each time. And number 4. Think before you buy. Take a little time to think about what you buy at the supermarket. Do not buy any products with a lot of packaging. Do not buy any disposable products. These things may be more convenient, but at what price? Think how much money you can save and what a difference you can make to our world by shopping carefully. By doing these things on the list, you can help to save the planet. It's easy and it makes a lot of sense. Okay, how do you think? What was this text about? This text explains us how to make our world better, to improve the environmental ecology, I guess. Even those 4 steps can make our environment much better and clean up the world, how I think. And how do you think? That will be your homework. Now, grammar. Countable and uncountable nouns. So what is countable noun and what is an uncountable noun? What's the difference between these two? Countable noun is a noun that can be counted, yeah? For example, a dog. How many dogs are there? 1 dog, 95 dogs. They have both singular and plural forms, yeah? A dog, one dog, few dogs, 7 dogs, 10 dogs, yeah? For example. And we use quantifiers as many, few, and a few with countable nouns. Many dogs, few dogs, a few dogs, very few dogs, a lot of dogs, right? Uncountable nouns, like water, they cannot be counted. It's impossible to say 1 water, 2 waters, yeah, or 1 rice, 2 rices, yeah. No, they have no plural form. And we use quantifiers like much, little, a little, very little, yeah, some and any. So now, again, how many dogs are there? There are 5 dogs. How much water do you want? How much water do you want? Just a little. Yeah, just a little. You cannot count a water like 1 water, 2 waters, 5 waters. Yeah, it's impossible. Because this is an uncountable noun. Now, more about quantifiers. When do we use some and any? We use some with uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns, yeah? In positive sentence. And we use any in the same situation but in questions and negative sentences, yeah? We use any in uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns in questions and negative sentences, okay? For example, do you have any sugar? Do you have any sugar? Yeah, question. Any sugar. Do you have any sugar? We use it in question. And the answer, yes, just a little. Just a little, yeah? Or I have some sugar, right? I have some sugar. Or countable nouns. Are there any trees in the garden? Are there any trees in the garden? Yes, there are some trees in the garden. Yeah, question and positive sentence, right? Or here are some examples. Pirate. Pirate has some rum in the fridge. Yeah, and teacher has some books on the shelves. Here are uncountables and countable nouns. Pirate doesn't use any shampoo. Doesn't use any shampoo. Any with negative. And teacher doesn't know any pirate songs. Songs, countable nouns, yeah, any songs. Pirate smokes a little tobacco every day. And teacher has a few pairs of glasses. A little, a few. Little and few. Pirate knows little English. He can't speak with foreigners. Teacher knows few bad words. She can't argue with hooligans. Few bad words, little English, right? A lot of. We use a lot of with plural and with countable and uncountable nouns. You have to know. You just have to remember, yeah? Now, exercise number 7. Use suitable quantifiers to complete the gaps, yeah? We have to use quantifiers here. Okay, there is very sugar left. I will go and buy. How do you need? Okay, there is very sugar. Sugar is uncountable noun, right? So we use very little, yeah? Very little. Очень мало. There is very little sugar left. I will go and buy some. Go and buy some. How much do you need? How much do you need? Yeah. Okay, at home, you have to do this exercise. Exercise number 7 is your homework, okay? Not so complicated. Finally, what about environmental problems. Okay, here are the most serious, how I think the most important environmental problems of the world, of our planet. Air pollution, water pollution, global warming, overpopulation, destruction of forests, and climate changing. Okay, your homework to figure out the most important serious problems of our home city of Ulaanbaatar city, yeah, or maybe whole Mongolian problems, and try to find the only solution, yeah, the right solutions of these problems. Okay. Do not forget to wash your hands and stay home, please stay home, because it's Corona time. Bye bye. See you soon.